This is for my Gemini risings, which is going to be Gemini in the first house and Pisces in the 10th. If that is you and you are looking forward to seeing how this new moon is going to affect you, what challenges could be coming up and what you have to look forward to and how you can use this energy to manifest the most positive outcome, sit back, relax, and let's go. And if you've not caught my video on the new moon in Pisces and what this energy means just overall, I do recommend you checking that out right now before watching this video, because it is going to give you the general energy, and then this video is going to go over how it is specifically affecting you and your house.
Yeah, I'm living good, I'm living great. Everything I do in the first place.
My Gemini rising with Pisces in the 10th house. And if you didn't know, the 10th house talks about your public image, your reputation, or at least your public reputation. It's about public speaking, your career. All in all, what are you known for? Okay, and if you couldn't guess, during this time with the full moon, with the new moon in your 10th house, you're going to be getting a little bit more attention surrounding your career. You're going to be standing out a little bit more than you typically would. So watch out for that. And with that being said, the Pisces energy coming in is going to be revealing itself. You know, if you looked at my Pisces new moon video, I talked all about this. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you go check that out now. But what I was talking about is this energy is going to be making things that weren't seen before, they're going to now be known. They're now going to be brought to the light. And so there's going to be things about your career, maybe the way that you express yourself in it or the way that people perceive you that you haven't been noticing, that is going to be brought to the light. Now, I also talk about this can manifest in a negative or a positive way. So don't get scared. I'm not saying it's negative. I'm not saying it's positive. Remember, if you stay negative, then it's going to be negative. If you stay positive, then it's going to be positive. But all in all, you are going to be getting intuitive messages from spirit about how you can elevate your career, how you can cultivate your career. Some of you haven't even started your career and you want to know how you can get it started, and you are going to be getting intuitive messages during this time about how you can do it. This is just going to be all about you paying attention to the energy and to those messages and what is going on. Okay, some of you also might be feeling the need to go public about your spirituality. I'm guessing that some of you might be a little bit not out there. Some of you might have just been going through a spiritual awakening, and now you are in the energy where you're ready to come forward and let people know that you are on this spiritual path, you're on this spiritual journey, and you're not going to hide it anymore. I remember I used to hide it. I used to be in the closet, and then, you know, I made it public, and here I am. So, you know, maybe this is even talking to some of you guys who are going to start a career in YouTube or, you know, on social media, or doing something where, you know, you're going to be able to bring your creative side and your spirituality into one. And making a career out of that. Not just bring into one, but bring into one and then making a career with that. And then also, this is going to be some creative energy for you guys to be doing work. If you are a Pisces in the 10th house, chances are you already have a career, or you already think about being a career where creativity is going to be a big part of it. And this is going to be the time to really tap into the energy, because a huge rush of creativity is going to be coming to you. Tap into that energy. And what you really need to be thinking about is, how is your career going? And take this time to come inside. You know, I know it's about being public, but coming inside and thinking about your public image, thinking about how maybe you can begin anew and create a new and better and higher version of yourself in the way that you're being presented to the public. And what I'm also seeing is this is a call as well to look for things that you haven't been seeing. There are things going on around you, perhaps in your career, that you need to be looking at, that is going to be giving you messages on how you could be moving forward. Maybe you're reaching this point where you don't know what to do with your career next, and Spirit is saying, look around you. It is there. Even though you can't see it, it is public. in your 10th house. It is public. It is there. You just aren't, you know, paying attention to it. So, you know, this is definitely the time for you guys to really, as well, just dream big about what you want to do. In the new moon in Pisces, I said think about the impossible. And yes, if you want to be a famous musician and you want to win a Grammy, if you want to be a famous, you know, artist, or just, you know, anything, like you want to be a great doctor or a great lawyer. I mean, I'm not getting it that that's going to be any of the career jobs for y'all. I think it's definitely going to be something very creative. I just couldn't think of any more creative jobs. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest. I've been shooting videos like all day. So at this point, I'm like, oh, energy up, and I'm trying to save my energy for the spiritual work. So, okay, let's get to the cards. I'm sorry if, you know, you feel like I'm not giving you guys the correct, ooh, yeah, Judgment, Judgment in reverse. That's actually really beautiful for you guys to kind of get off jump, is that Judgment in reverse. Ooh, 3 of Cups, yep. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, yeah, you guys, you guys are missing. This is what Spirit is trying to tell me to tell you guys, but you guys are missing. And you guys are missing some pretty big networking opportunities. This does kind of speak to a sense of public networking, and you guys are missing some networking opportunities that could actually help propel your career to a very big height. And let's get like a little, what's the clarification card for this Judgment for me real quick, because thank you. Yeah, okay. So you guys are really honestly choosing not to see what is going on here. And I can't speak for you. I don't know why you were doing that. If you want to message me and talk to me and we get to the root of it, I'm down to do a guidance session anytime. But it really is here is like, you know, what you want, what you're manifesting, what you're looking for is like right there, and you are just looking everywhere else, and it's like it's right here, and you're like, what? And what Spirit is trying to say is like, hey, stop trying to take your career over here, stop trying to go over here. I'm getting a lot of sense that some of you are spending like a lot of money on just trying to make like your business better, or like just investing into your career in general. And Spirit is trying to tell you to slow down, to stop, and to look, because there is this network of people right in front of you. Okay, you guys have, seriously, it's like I can't even like explain it, but there is like this group of people, or just like this connection that you need to be making a connection potentially through other people that is really going to propel you to this really wonderful state. Like your career is going to be on fire. Like you're about to be bomb. Like if you wanted to be a famous musician and win a Grammy, like this is going to happen for you. And this is about you like start like taking a step back, coming in and really using that intuition and figuring out who in your life do you already know that maybe you need to be connecting with and collaborating with that can really propel you forward. Now, I'm not telling you necessarily to use anybody, but that's what networking and connections is about. And what I'm getting is there is someone that like kind of wants to, they haven't come out and said that they want to help you, but once you present yourself to them, they are going to be more than willing to help you out for sure. Like that is the energy off jump. And to be honest, you guys are gonna win. You know, I think I'm sitting here and I'm acting like really calm and cool and collected, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to win. And you know, honestly, I'm really getting called to pull from my Starseed Oracle cards. This is the first reading out of all the houses that I have really gotten called to do this. And I think this is mainly because what's happening for you guys right now is something that is really going to be geared around your soul's purpose, you know, obviously. And, you know, what you guys kind of need to be doing right now is definitely connecting with your higher self, doing higher self meditations during this new moon. You know, even connecting with the new moon, oddly enough, is something that like came up. Like going outside and actually talking to the moon. I know I'm got a little weird, just stay with me, but talking to the moon about, you know, your intentions and what your goals are and what you want. And actually some of you need to figure out what I'm getting the sense that some of you guys' goals has like shifted. You know, you wanted something, but there's this new energy is coming in and something is going to begin. Something is going to be like a subtle shift, and you're going to like take your like eyes a little bit, you know, a little bit over, like, oh, I wanted this, but that is what I really wanted. And, you know, Spirit is really trying to help connect you to that energy. And right now what I have is weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. Okay. And your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. You know, see, that's what I was talking about, is that this is going to be a creative energy for you guys, and that you guys are like really going to be finding this, like getting intuitive messages too on how you can be more creative in your career. And what I'm getting here is, okay, perhaps you guys need to be setting boundaries. Some of you need to be setting boundaries. You might have some people that are trying to dictate how your career goes, dictating, you know, which way that you take the situation, or that, you know, kind of dictating the steps that you take. And you need to just give them boundaries and let them know that you're going to do this on your own. But then for the rest of you, it's like you have this fear, and that's what is going on. You're not honoring your soul's purpose. You're not honoring your calling because you have this fear that maybe this isn't meant for you. Maybe this isn't what you are supposed to be doing. Maybe, oh my gosh, is this really the truth? And the thing is, yeah, and some of you guys, yes, it's a little bit spiritual, and you know, it might be something, again, some of you might be going on a spiritual awakening, and some of you might just like have just now kind of stepped into your spirituality and going public, and it's really like now you want to step into a career that is going to be spiritual based, and you're like, I don't know if I can do this. And yeah, yes, like you are meant to. Not can you do this, but you are meant to. Okay, we need you to step into your power, to go ahead and just let all the fears go. If anybody needs to look up like meditations on releasing any fears, meditations to get over fears, you know, look that up, because that's really what's going on for y'all. I know you guys was a little bit brief out of everybody else's, but you know what I'm really getting is you guys are the most, you know, grounded, the most understanding. Like this new moon that's coming in, it's actually this energy for you guys is gonna last you know, probably up to about like 6 months. So keep that in mind, and just know that again, this energy is going to be about you, and you know, presenting yourself to the world, and how the world is now going to defy you. You are coming into a new beginning of how the world is going to look at you. And, you know, in a negative light, this could be something where you idolize yourself, and, you know, you already get too cocky and you think that you're better than you already are. So you don't take the time to do the introspection and see like how you could improve. And that's going to affect on your public image in a negative way. Or this could manifest in a very positive way where you like go inside and you really think about, how do I want to start presenting myself? Or for some of you, getting comfortable with presenting your spirituality and your spiritual side out to the world. And I'm really asking you guys to be compassionate. I've been asking everybody, but I'm asking you guys to be compassionate with yourself, with your ideas, and with your judgment. Don't try to stay away from judgment. try to be open-minded. And you know what I'm really getting called to tell you guys is to be really open to what is going on in your life. And you know, one message that I got, sorry, I almost forgot, is you might be focused on helping other people, and you might be just like really getting into the burn and turn of like serving and just making sure that like everybody's good, and Spirit wants you to stop, because that's also something else. Like, you're working out and you're doing all these things for people, and that's one of the reasons why you're missing what, you know, the answers that you're seeking. You are missing fulfilling your soul's purpose because you're too busy helping other people fulfill theirs. All right, thank you, Gemini rising. It has been such a pleasure. I am so grateful and thankful. I will see you next time for when we find out how the full moon is going to affect you. Now, you have a wonderful evening, day, night. Whenever you watch this, may you be empowered by the love, the light, and the truth.